Hi there, I'm Neil of Deanna Neil, and today we'll be doing a how-to drawing video to show you how to draw a snow person. So let's get to it. So a snow person typically has three big snowballs making up its body and head. So that's what we'll draw. One, two, three. And then what I'll do is I'll start putting details on that'll really make it seem like a person or a character. So, like the other drawing videos that we've done, I always draw a line that goes down the middle of the head, and then I draw one that goes across the middle, and that just helps me place different pieces on it. So, in this case, we're going to put a carrot nose, which is very common for a snow person. So, a carrot's just like a big triangle with a rounded end, like that. And then I'll just round out that part that attaches to the face, and you can see where it attaches is right on that line that we drew a second ago. So that helps keep things in the middle of the face. So now we'll add a couple eyes, and those are typically pieces of coal or rocks or, whatever. So we'll draw two eyes, and I'll make them kind of different shaped on purpose just to make it like no two rocks are really the same. So it's kind of fun when you have things that are different shapes. To finish up the carrot, I will draw some lines on it like this. They're the little ridges that are on the carrot. And you can see that I've got the head line going through the carrot and all these lines on the body going through each other. And that's totally okay at this point. We're just coming up with our basis for the drawing. And it's okay if it's messy, and sometimes you need to make a little mess to figure out where you want those lines to go. So we will clean it up, but we'll do that in a little bit. So let's draw the teeth, and those are typically rocks as well, or pieces of coal. So we'll just draw a few teeth here, and we'll make a smile. Now this snow person's looking a little chilly, so let's put a toque on them. I'll put it on kind of crooked, and I'll have it go over the one eye. I think that might look kind of fun. It's always hard to put these things on real snow people because I don't know, clothes don't really want to stick to snow that well. But okay, for the toque, we'll draw the brim, which goes around the forehead, and we're going to cover up this one eye a little bit on purpose. And then we'll draw the part that goes down the back, something like this, and it'll come to almost a point. And then we'll draw a fuzzy pom-pom on the bottom, just like that, with just some little fun shapes going off the edges, like that. There's our toque. One thing that always helps a drawing look like a toque or a piece of wool is to put little lines on it like this. It's kind of the stitching, I guess. There we go. And now we'll add a scarf. And the scarf goes around the neck, so we'll draw it sort of like this. It'll be one shape that goes around the top part, and then we'll have another one that's sort of underneath, like this. And then we'll draw the bottom of the scarf, like the long drapey part. And then kind of like these little ridges on the toque, I draw little fringes on a scarf like this. It just makes it look fun. And it just adds some character to have them going in different directions and having some of them be longer than other pieces. There, that's super fun. Now, what this snow person needs are some arms, and those are usually sticks that get, stuck into the snow. So I'll draw a couple arms, and they'll go kind of straight out to the sides. And one thing I like to do if I'm drawing sticks is I like to draw little kind of nubs on the sticks which show where branches used to be or where they were growing out of the stick and then they broke off or they haven't grown in yet. And now I left the ends blank on purpose so we can add some mittens or gloves. And when I was thinking about this drawing, I thought it'd be really fun to have oven mitts. So if someone was building a snow person, if they didn't want to put their gloves or mitts onto the snow person, they would probably find something around the house, and I think oven mitts would be really funny. So we're going to have them kind of hanging off the bottom like this. And oven mitts usually just have a thumb, and then the fingers are all joined together like this. And we'll draw one on this side. It's just sort of like a tube shape with a rounded end, and then we'll put the thumb on. I'm just comparing the thumbs on both gloves to make sure they're about the same size, and it looks like they are. And now we'll add some, I guess they're buttons, but they're usually big big rocks or some kind of round shape that you find. So we'll put one here, and I didn't draw a line to show where the middle of the shape is, but it's kind of like that, the snowball. And then we'll put one here so it's like under the scarf a little bit, and then we'll put one down here. There. And then what I'll do just to put this snow person in a place is I'll just draw a little line like this, and then that makes it look like the snow person's on a little snowbank or something like that. So that's looking pretty good. It's a very classic looking snow person. So what I'll do now is I will quickly clean it up, and I'll take care of all those crisscrossing lines and lines that we don't want, and then we'll come back and we'll add some color. And as I've said in lots of our other videos, when you're cleaning up or when you're coloring or at any point when you're drawing, you can always make changes. You don't have to, you don't have to keep the drawing exactly like how you drew it in your sketch. There we go. So that's a very fun looking snow person. So what I did when I was cleaning it up was I actually added some things to make it look a little more interesting. So I made a little curve on the end of the nose, and I made the brim of the hat a little bigger. So it's always fun just to tweak things as you go, and it's totally fine to do that. So now we will add some color to the snow person. So I'll do that at high speed, and we'll see you soon. And as you're coloring, please feel free to color your snow person however you'd like. I'm just picking colors that I like, but use your own favorite colors or colors that you'd prefer to use. You don't have to do what I'm doing. We're just kind of doing the basics here. There we go. That's one fun looking snow person ready to stand out in the cold. Thanks for drawing with me today. We'll see you soon.